Just giving you intro music, man.
Or
You so goofy.
all right. Oh, all right. Welcome. Axel Dream Katcher, episode 14th, April 26, 2022. We are with Backpack Sway.
How y'all doing today?
So first off, before we get into playing your song "Close the Blinds," what's that song about, and what's the concept behind it, and how'd you come up with the idea of writing the song?
In general, I think the song came about. Traveled to St. Louis to work with one of my producers, Magic Producer, the one who made the beat.
Yeah.
Shout out to him first and foremost. Went out there, stayed maybe 12 to 13 days with him at his house. His studio actually is in his basement currently, so we were just pretty much, waking up, going down there, getting work in, until I went home. One of the days we had Kamari come through, YP9.
Yeah.
Shout out to him as well. He came through, but before he came through, like we were already planning on him, coming. So me and Magic were sitting there working in the studio, and we're putting the beat together. Obviously, he comes up with this incredible beat, and it just became something that I just wanted to try something different with more than anything. Like I feel like a lot of my music before that point was a lot of me just like rapping more so than, and obviously there's nothing wrong with that, but it was just like, that's not the only thing that I can, and that's not the only thing that I wanted to do with my music.
Yeah.
So it was a good step for me in general to be able to, give and apply something different to my music. So we end up actually laying down what ended up being the chorus for the song, and that was pretty much it. Like we laid it down. I left it at that. Kamari ended up coming through maybe an hour later after that, and it was all she wrote. We gave him like an hour and a half. He sat there and wrote to
bad.
it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And
What's
knocked
it about?
out.
What's the song about?
The song itself is about, in general, it's like, how could I best explain this? I was not prepared to answer this question, but anyways, in general, like the song itself is just about like, I wouldn't even call it necessarily like a past relationship that I had, but it would be more like a situation that I found myself in more than anything. And I don't say there's anything wrong with the situation by any means, but like there was definitely a situation where there was more people involved than just me and the other person. So it was just like, with all the communication going, it was just like something that came from me. Like, look, I'm not necessarily worried about everything that's going on, XYZ. Like, when it comes to me being with you in that time, that's all I'm worried about. Like, we can just vibe and just have that be that. And anything left after that, we're not going to concern ourselves with. That's pretty much what the song is talking about in general. And that's just how it came about. I don't necessarily have anything as far as like, because it was crazy. When we laid down the chorus and Kamari came in and laid down his verse, it was totally different because like, I felt like he ended up saying a lot of the stuff that I would have said in a verse.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it was like, all right, at that point, we're just going to leave it and let it be that. You know what I'm saying? That's the song. I'm going to do the chorus. He's going to do the verse. I'm going to drop the chorus in again. We're just going to let that be the song because everything is already said. That needs to be said. So it just ended up being a great experience, and I enjoyed doing it a lot.
All right. Well, let's get to it. Close the Blinds with Backpack Sway. Here we go. Feel me?
Mm-hmm. Baby, I don't mind a bit. I'm just trying to vibe to this. She gon' say that she can't get enough and put her spine in it. I might go forever like we hyperbolic timing it. We gon' get together, pull them panties to the side of this. Baby, close the blinds to this. Know you fantasize. When we switch positions, baby, look me in my eyes. You gon' make a difference. I'ma kill it, dude.
My bad.
You are good.
It just stopped for some reason. Start it over? Want me to start over?
Yeah.
Laser to make paper productions.
Like that sounds terrible. Just have fun with it. Baby, I don't mind a bit. I'm just trying to vibe this. She gon' say that she can't get enough and put her spine in it. I might go forever like we hyperbolic timing it. We gon' get together, pull them panties to the side of this. Baby, close the blinds to this. Know you fantasize. When we switch positions, baby, look me in my eyes. Shit won't make a difference. I'ma kill it, do the crime. I just wanna know if you prepared to come and buy. Baby, I don't mind a bit. I'm just trying to vibe to this. She gon' say that she can't get enough and put her spine in it. I might go forever like we hyperbolic timing it.
I don't know why I keep doing that, bro. They keep saying it's having a problem with the file.
What are we doing at this point?
Laser to make paper production.
I don't know, bro. It keeps kind of fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
I guess if it fucks up again, just fucks up, then it goes back next part, gets jumped to the next part, I guess.
I don't even know where that would be at though. That's the only issue.
He's just rolling with it.
To make paper
One more
productions.
time, I guess. I don't know. It don't work this time. I guess we
Baby, I don't mind a bit. I'm just trying to vibe to this. She gon' say that she can't get enough and put her spine in it. I might go forever like we hyperbolic timing it. We gon' get together, pull them panties to the side of this. Baby, close the blinds to this. Know you fantasize. When we switch positions, baby, look me in my eyes. Shit won't make a difference. I'ma kill it, do the crime. I just wanna know if you prepared to come and vibe. Mind a bit, I'm just trying to vibe to this. She gon' say that she can't get enough and put her spine in it. I might go forever like we hyperbolic timing it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yep, they keep losing it.
Mm-hmm.
So that was dope, though.
Yeah.
Do you got the other version for like the actual song itself?
Is it on YouTube?
No, like I mean that is on YouTube. It's just not my verse. I sent the file that has a verse on it that I created.
That was the instrumental that I got.
I sent you two ones. There's one that's the instrumental, and there's one that's the actual song that has my verse.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was the instrumental I
me
sent
see.
him.
The instrumental one will be attached in the email. I mean, the actual song should be attached in the very first email that came with the.
Oh,
Lil
okay.
Pat beat.
Just send it to lyricaltrilogy@gmail.com.
Dude, I don't know what's going on.
My bad, bro.
Alright,
but
that's all good.
but yeah, just send that real quick. The
You said it's lyrical.
lyricaltrilogy@gmail.com.
Alright.
My bad,
It's all
man.
good.
Things happen, you know.
Yeah. Yep. That's it.
Okay, you send it to him?
I did.
Okay, he said he sent you just his verse only version.
At least they can hear the song at that point.
Let's go on to your questions and shit for now.
All right. So once again, sorry about that.
Okay.
So how was your childhood and how's your music come up?
Childhood. I grew up on the west side of Chicago. At one point, my parents were together and then they separated, but they are back together at this point. But for that while they were separated, me, my sister, my mother, and my grandma all stayed together in the same apartment. So it wasn't necessarily like the best upbringing, but I wouldn't say that it was the worst by any means because I feel like it definitely made me who I am today. So it was good for me in a sense to have to go through a lot more struggle than the average person, because I feel like if I didn't go through that, I wouldn't be working as hard as I am now to get the things that I want.
Okay. Well, we're ready then with the song now. We'll play that.
I'm just trying to vibe to this. She gon' say that she can't get enough and put her spine in it. I might go forever like we hyperbolic timing it. We gon' get together, pull them pennies to the side of this. Baby, close the blinds to this. Know you fantasize when we switch positions, baby. Look me in my eyes. Shit won't make a difference. I'ma kill it, do the crime. I just wanna know if you prepared to come and vibe, baby. A bit. I'm just trying to vibe to this. She gon' say she can't get enough, put her spine in it. I might forever like we hyperbolic timing it. We gon' get together, pull them to the side of this. In my life, so I know we sliding. Behind it, girl, the way you be moving to find us. Too impressive, you grew to a diamond. Who do it better than Sway? Got them silent. At the end of the day, who you find it? I'm just trying to make way to a private. Make it rain on the island. Know the view a little different. This shit got you tripping, cause we elevated from handling business. Baby gon' love it when I get up in it. Be huffing and puffing, but I'ma keep drilling. I mean it, she telling me, baby, I love when you eat it. She fuck up the covers, I love when you leaking. Look, baby, I need it. Look, you driving me crazy this evening. Look, there ain't no reason for distraction. Take them clothes off, hit the mattress. Don't care who call it, make it back then. Till you doze off with the captain. Shots fired, get it clapping. Blow your back out, got your gasping. Yo, ride it with passion. Baby, yo, ride everlasting. Baby, I don't mind a bit. I'm just trying to vibe to this. She gon' say that she can't get enough and put her spine in it. I might go forever like we timing it. We gon' get together, pull them pennies to the side of this. Baby, close the blinds to this. Know you fantasize when we switch positions, baby. Look me in my eyes. Shit won't make a difference. I'ma kill it, do the crime. I just wanna know if you prepared to come and vibe, baby. I don't mind a bit. I'm just trying to vibe to this. She gon' say that she can't get enough and put her spine in it. I might go forever like we hyperbolic timing it. We gon' get together, pull them pennies to the side of this. Baby, close the blinds to this. Know you fantasize when we switch positions, baby. Look me in my eyes. Shit won't make a difference. I'ma kill it, do the crime. I just wanna know if you prepared to come and vibe, baby. Come and ride.
The hell? What the what? It sounds like one of those grocery aisle songs.
Right.
But yeah, like I was saying, how'd you get your rap name, your first song you made, and your music come up?
My rap name actually, it stems from a few different things. Like the actual original first place that I actually used my rap name though was literally on Xbox. Like it was my gamer tag.
Yeah,
It still is my gamer tag at this point. Um, it was probably maybe 2017, 18 in there. Um, Big fan of 2K, play a lot of 2K.
yeah,
Around that time especially, I think it was 18 or 19, the 2K that we were on at the time. I had a group of 10 to 15 friends that would get on pretty much daily to play.
yeah,
But at the time, I think my gamer tag was like OG Two Sway. And literally as a joke, like having a good game, you know what I'm saying? Doing what
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be doing. As a joke, I'm like, I'm going to just change my name to Backpack Sway. I'm carrying y'all.
Yeah.
Just joking with everybody's like, okay, that dude sound kind of decent though. So I'm like, all right. I do kind of like the way that sounds.
Yeah.
Originally, my first artist name was actually OG Suave.
Yeah.
A lot of people probably don't even know that. There are songs that I have just as features more than anything with YP9 specifically,
Yeah.
because he has a few projects from that are on DSPs like Apple Music and SoundCloud and stuff that you can find from his old works.
Yeah.
And he featured me on some of his old stuff. So you can find some of my older, like, maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago
Yeah.
music on there at that name. But as far as like my name being Backpack Sway, I feel like originally that's where it came from, just
Yeah.
like the gaming side of me, but it became a lot more than just, a gamer tag for me per se,
Yeah.
because it started to become like, as I started to create my music and everything, it just started to very well describe who I am as a person.
Yeah.
And recently, especially, we all go through a lot as people, but like I feel like
True.
I've been going through a lot. So in those situations, we don't always know where to go, where to look for, the necessarily help that we need.
Yeah.
And that was something that was big for me for a while. I really didn't know where to go. So it was just like something I just held all my information in, like all
Yeah.
my pain, my personals, all that stuff. I held it in. Really, the one space that I did have to release that was within my writing, within my music.
Yeah.
So it wasn't until maybe 4 years ago at this point or
Yeah.
so, 4 or 5, where me, Magic, YP, Lil Pat, a whole bunch of us, we're going to school together, going to college at Quincy University.
Yeah.
And uh, MP, he was on the basketball team. I personally played volleyball. Um, YP, he played football. Lil Pat, he was on the tennis team. Like we all did different stuff.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we all every night came together, get our sessions in. So
Yeah.
for the longest time, like night in, night out, we would just, okay, we going to the stew, about to work on this. Regardless if it was great music or, below average music, it was us getting our reps in at that point.
What was the name of the first song you made?
The first song that I made actually was, I think it was Deaf in the Studio. No. It's Mama, I'm Sorry was the first song that I made. It was way back forever ago. Craziest thing ever. Big Jelly, who's actually featured on my EP.
Yeah.
Met him for the first time at MP's place, recording with him.
Yeah.
And then MP's just like, watch this. Big Jelly, what's your favorite song? And I'm just sitting there like, why is he asking him this? Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
He goes, oh yeah, you already know my favorite song was what's that? Mama, I'm Sorry. I'm like, wait, what? I look at him like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Like, how do you even know that song exists? Because like at the time we were just recording in Quincy, and like some people were dropping, but most of us were just making music for
Yeah.
the repetition more than to be putting music out there.
Yeah.
So it was just like, it was crazy to me to see that somebody actually like enjoyed something that I put together even way back when.
Yeah.
It wasn't the greatest song ever, but the fact that you enjoyed it to the point where there's something that you consistently listen to. Like he even asked me to send him the song
Yeah.
again because I guess he had lost it at one point. So I was like, that was pretty cool. The song was extremely long.
Yeah.
Like maybe like 5 minutes or so, 5-6 minutes. Super long song with a couple features.
Damn.
Still super fun to make. Like probably
Yeah.
one of the best experiences I had, just because it was the first time I actually felt like I was creating as an artist.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that was it. First song, Mama, I'm Sorry. Also produced by Magic Producer as well.
Damn.
Yeah, exactly. Like we go way back as far as like, at this point, those are my producers between Magic Producer and Lil Pat. Like I have no problem working with any other producer. That's perfectly fine. But I feel like if it's success and me creating success, I want it to be with them,
Yeah.
not anybody else. Because I feel like at this point
Yeah. You
they
don't
work
bring your
too hard.
homies along.
Exactly.
And reach the
Mhm.
bag.
Yeah, of course. They work way too hard as producers, doing the things that they do for us
Yeah.
to not get the credit for it. So
And what's your worst fear and a few random facts about you?
I think probably my worst fear, I don't even think like, because I feel like for a lot of people, the answer to that question would be, my worst fear is flopping, or
Yeah.
my worst fear is not making it, and this, that, and the third. I don't think that's even close to my worst fear. I think my worst fear is making it off of something that isn't genuine to me.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I take a lot of time and put a lot into my music itself. So like,
Yeah.
if I end up blowing up because I'm making content that doesn't feel like me anymore, I just like, that's something that I fear, because I feel like I've seen that happen for
Yeah.
plenty of artists. Not to name drop anybody, but I've seen that happen for plenty of artists throughout
Yeah.
time, and I just don't want to be one of them. What was the other
A
question?
few random facts about you.
A few random facts about myself. Wow. Okay. Well, like I said before, I played volleyball, men's volleyball, Division 1 at Quincy University. I only played there for about a year or so. I went to
Yeah.
the school for maybe
Where's
2
Quincy?
years. It's in like southern Illinois. Like
Oh wow.
it's maybe 15
What
minutes
city?
outside of Missouri. Quincy itself. That's the name of the city.
Oh, how
Yeah.
far is it from St. Louis?
Maybe like 2 hours. And
Oh,
Magic
okay.
producer, he's from St. Louis, so that's
How
how we
far is it
ended
from
up.
Chicago?
I'm
Maybe
from St.
like
Louis
4
myself.
or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
It just
from that
depends on.
area. That's why I was wondering.
Yeah.
Because
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking Quincy, but yeah, okay, yeah, there
Mhm.
is a Quincy in Southern, but it's really small, right?
Yeah, super small, super small.
Yeah.
Everybody knows each other and all that.
Farmland?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really
It's super
Hillbillies?
small. Yep.
yeah, it's really small.
That's why it was like, it was good going there. I can't ever say I regret going there because I met some of the greatest people I've ever met in my life.
But it was
Yeah.
the middle of fucking nowhere.
Exactly. And it was depressing as hell. I can't even lie. Like,
No concerts,
Illinois
no
is depressing
shows.
shit.
no, none of that. No concerts, no show. Like, okay, even if there were to be concerts, who actually wants to
Ain't
perform
nobody
in
coming
Quincy,
there.
Illinois? Right?
No
Come
one.
on now, like nobody. Like
Yeah.
we have a hard time pulling artists in Phoenix
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah,
so
that's
like,
true.
And if you're gonna do anything, you probably gonna have to drive up to the Lou.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
what you're gonna have to
Exactly. Drive
How
all the
do
way
you
to St.
feel
Louis.
about that? About it's hard to pull like local artists in Phoenix, and they focus on the mainstream.
I feel like in general, there's a lot of talent within Arizona, and I feel like the people who have their hands in the venues to be able to allow people the opportunity to put their music out there
Yeah.
aren't choosing the people that have the talent
Yeah.
out there. Like I feel like what's happening more so, and it's not even just the Arizona thing. I think this is a thing music in general because musically ultimately became a business.
Yeah.
It's not even necessarily music anymore. 90% of music, well, like more like 80% of music is more so like what you do with the music after it's done,
Yeah.
rather than what the actual musical content is.
Yeah.
How you market it, how you sell it, you know what I'm saying? How you promote it, this, that, and the third. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing with this song to make it profitable, to make you profitable?
True.
And since that's become a thing, and I feel like that's also become an issue because a lot of labels, a lot of DSPs, a lot of like promotional places, they're not looking at necessarily like the quality of the content anymore.
Yeah.
We're just looking at who can bring us views, who can get us likes,
Yeah.
who can get us streams.
Yes.
And it's just like ultimately like in this generation with social media being so big, there's so much opportunity for people to just be able to sit there and like, okay, I don't even like this, but I'm gonna watch this whole video. I'm not a fan of 6ix9ine, but I'm gonna hate watch this whole video
Yeah.
just because it's there and I want to see the content. And then all of a sudden, that video ends up with 1 billion views.
And because like the fans watching our posers.
Exactly. So it's like, how can you tell the DSPs that it's a bad idea to be giving these people money when they're,
Yeah.
making the streams, making the views, versus how can you tell them also that it's a good idea to be giving these artists who actually have talent, who actually have potential, their time of day? Because like there's two sides to it. Yes, you can get those artists and have them blow up and actually be worth something for you.
Yeah.
But there's also artists who are amazing, incredible at what they do. It probably will still never make it out just based on the way things are set up in
Yeah.
music. Like you have to know somebody.
It's true.
You almost have to know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody.
That's how it works. That's the game.
So it's like if you don't know those people, it gets difficult. It gets very, very hard to.
Well, sometimes even if you know the people, sometimes they won't come through for you.
Exactly.
It's like, man, I got you, man. I got you on this feature, and then you paid all that money.
Yeah.
Shot the hell.
Mhm.
Shot the hell.
Mhm.
No feature.
I got you, bro. We could set you up for this interview, or we could do this for you. I'll get you on my next show, and next show comes and nothing. So it's like, honestly, I like the fact that the community itself is growing,
Yeah.
but I don't like the fact that it's not coming together as it's growing.
Yeah.
I feel like people are just, going into their lanes and trying to ride it to wherever. But ultimately, like the biggest places in music work because they all work together to make the music work. Like
Well,
Atlanta.
look at LA.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? LA, Atlanta, places like that where it's like, okay, like we have good artists, we have good sound. It's not
Yeah.
everybody just
Right, but the thing is that we have to understand is
Yeah.
that it's profitable for them.
right.
And until the DJs and the places see the profit
Mm-hmm.
from the local artists, they're not gonna pump it.
Exactly.
Atlanta, these people follow the artists. So until we get to a position where the artists are being followed by Phoenix people,
Mhm.
and they care about the artist,
Right.
then that's when it's going to pop off.
Mhm.
And
True.
it's people. I think people care about too much. I mean, it's the internet has good and bad things because it's
Definitely.
it's
Social
so
media
wide
rules
open
everything.
that they can go anywhere. They don't have to worry about local music. They can get music from Germany. They can get music from Asia. There's so much shit
Mhm.
that people can do and so many options that it
True.
kind of hurts the local music scene. But I think a lot of artists here also they back out of Phoenix. They don't want to be known as a Phoenix artist.
Mhm.
They don't want the love. I see more Spanish artists, Mexican artists, I
Mhm.
would say, that do want to be known as Phoenix.
Yep.
And for some reason everybody else is running from it. So I don't know what's going on, man. Until people get on the same plateau and the
Mhm.
same line, it's gonna be the same struggles in Phoenix, man. And
Right.
people it's just always everybody clawing at each other
Mhm.
instead of, like you said, working together.
Yes. And
But
see,
it's
my
gonna take
biggest thing
everybody.
is like I'm not even personally from here. Like I've only been living in Arizona for 3 going on barely 4 years.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So me trying to find my way into the music community, these are all things that I had to learn myself out here because I don't have the connections that, the artists that grew up here would have.
Yeah.
So me just trying to figure out, okay, like who do I go work with? Like who are good groups of people to build connections with? Like who are the people I need to be talking to about getting into venues and shows? And it's like I
It's
feel like
money, man. It's all about money,
yeah,
really.
and I feel like, and that's what I was about
500,
to get to.
600,
That's what I was
1,000,
about to get to. Like,
10K.
if you don't have any bread, and for most of us independent artists, we don't have that much money or any at all to be spending on, just getting our music out there
Yeah.
or, just getting an opportunity to perform.
Mhm.
You're not really going to be finding too many opportunities out here in Arizona. It's just,
Right.
that's just is
I
what
mean,
it is.
because these places want you to sell tickets.
Exactly.
And they want you to bring people to
Every
their
show,
venue.
every show, they want you to either bring tickets.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, bring people or sell tickets.
Well, I mean, look at LA. Like they have a whole bunch of local LA artists, and then they have like two big artists. Like I saw a show recently. It had Famous Dex, Right Hand Man, Sad Boy Trip, and Matt Ox, and they literally only did 2 songs, but it sold the fucking show out.
Mhm.
And that's all they had to do is to have those 2, big artists, and then the show sold out with all these other local artists.
LA has a cult following for their music, though, bro.
But
Like
maybe
that is
Arizona
true.
should do that too, though.
it's hard to just say do that.
Yeah, it's not that simple because like the music
Yeah.
has to be of that quality first.
Exactly.
And
It's-
that's the issue.
And they've been doing music there for 30, 40, 50 years.
50, 60,
True.
70,
Right. Like, dude, we're just trying to pop
Yeah,
off and make something
yeah.
that's just
Yeah.
and we've been doing here for 20 years. I mean, it may have been a while, but it wasn't so many minorities. And then
Mhm.
Yeah.
we're just moving in here in the flux. Just now, 7-8% Phoenix is black. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So
Yeah.
things are changing, but it's gonna take more minorities.
It's gonna take more
Unfortunately.
time, more money, and
Mhm.
it's just ultimately like we're just limited right now. We don't
Yeah.
have all the options that
That's
the
real.
places like Chicago and
Right.
LA have because
Yeah.
we don't have like in Chicago you could find a studio, every couple blocks.
Throw a rock
Yeah.
here, yeah.
Yeah,
Same
you
thing
throw
with
a rock
LA.
hard enough, you'll go through a studio window.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
Damn.
like out here,
Yeah.
that's real hard to come by.
Are
And
they overpriced?
Yeah, and I was about to say, and if you find one, it's probably like trying to charge you $1,000 just for a session, a 2-hour session. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy. So it's like it's to the point where I understand it, but it's also killing the potential for artist growth
Yeah.
at the same time because you're giving the attention to the people who are willing to pay for it
True.
rather than the people who are willing to work for it. And I feel like that's one of the biggest things, like the biggest issues with music itself. Like if we want music to be
Yeah.
at least semi what it was to us at one point,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to actually allow the artists who put their heart and souls into their music speak to us,
True.
make music for us, actually give them views, actually give them a platform to build on.
And also they also need help with music video guidance, but then again,
Mhm,
overpriced.
mhm. And that's a whole another thing when it comes to music videos, especially out in Arizona. That's one of the biggest things because my roommate, she's a dancer.
Yeah.
She owns her own dance business, Fierce Face Off LLC.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. Her and her group of friends, amazing dancers.
Yeah.
But the issue is when it's time for them to do a concept video, where the cameramen at?
True.
It's hard, especially right now, it's hard to find like videographers. And the ones that are still out here
Yeah.
are busy because everybody needs a videographer.
True.
So it's getting to the point where I've been out here for a year or two, and like I'm getting to the point where like I'm starting to learn everything on my own
Yeah.
rather than look for people to do this and that. Like me and my roommate are about to go get us a camera,
Yeah.
Hey,
and we're gonna start setting up and start trying to shoot our own videos and concepts and stuff like
it's who
that.
you talk to, man.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that's all you
right
can do.
now. Look who you got like a dude who got 87,000 cameras.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I noticed when I walked in here, like
Yeah.
there's
Right.
a million
So-
cameras in
so
here.
it's
You can
about
shoot your
who you
music
know,
videos
man.
now.
Yeah, like
It's about who you know, man.
exactly, and that's the biggest thing. Like,
Run into the right people, they can get you in the right places.
mhm.
So I mean, I know a million videographers because that's what we do.
Right,
So
of course. And the biggest thing, like, I really wish there was like more central venues that there were consistent shows at,
Yeah.
because there's plenty of artists out here. I'm not gonna say every artist in the world is incredible. That's just not me. I'm not. That's not the type of person I am.
Yeah.
But what I will say is every artist that I've seen out here in Arizona, they give their all, even if they might not be the most top tier artist you ever heard. They're gonna come out here and give their all when they give the opportunity to be on stage. So why
Yeah.
not give them the opportunity to be on stage? And if you are one of these venue people, like you don't necessarily have to fill your whole card with people that you don't feel like are going to be the best performers.
Yeah.
Get you some, like we were talking about, get you some actual headliners or get you some people who
Yeah.
are at least known in the area of Arizona
Yeah.
to be on your card, and then give those other people opportunities to perform. It's just like I feel like it's so hard just to get a performance. And like I have found little ins and there's like connections here and there to where it's like when I am ready to perform, it doesn't take me too long to find a performance. It's just about
Yeah.
waiting for the date to come up more than anything. But like I don't feel like it should be like that, because I know for a fact there's plenty of places that want people performing and want good people performing.
True.
I'm
So
gonna give you advice though, bro. Just do it yourself, man.
mhm,
That's very true.
If you got to do it in your living room, dog, do it yourself.
Mhm.
Build your own
Backyard.
place.
100%.
Do a house party.
Yep.
Do
And
it
that's
in your
why
homie's backyard.
that's why I 100% already built my studio in
For
my
real.
my third
And just
room.
don't
And
worry about these cats. Man.
yeah, that's
Because
why we're on
they
our next step to get the
do-
camera, because it's like I'm tired of waiting on
Do
people.
it yourself.
Yep.
And especially when it comes to your shows.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because if you can really mold what you are in your face base, what your fan base is, and you will know for sure. You do a show, you get 5 people there, for sure. All right,
True.
I got 5 fans that come.
Right.
Okay, next time I throw a show, let's try to get it to 10, 15.
Mhm.
And then you know what your fan base is.
And you get them
Right.
to buy
You
your
can-
merch.
Mhm.
Merch, but the main thing is you are building it and you know for sure what it is. And you can say, this is what I have. I know for sure I have 15, 20 people that come. And then as you build, you can build better things. And as you start building, you go to the venues. Hey, I can bring 100 people for sure.
Right. Right.
Because you know what your shows bring and how many people you can bring.
Mhm.
It's just about finding someone who's willing to throw it in their backyard.
Right.
Throw it in there. I mean, that's for real,
Right.
man. I hate to say that, but that's what you have to start at, man, and start getting your homies and y'all just start doing it yourself and
Mhm.
then splurge out from there, because
True.
these cats they're not gonna do it for you, man.
Right.
They looking for dollars.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's
You're not
that's what I
selling
Tons of
tickets
realized.
from
stacks of
them.
money.
And like I hate to say it, because like there will be times where I'll have people hit me up like, when's your next performance? I'm trying to catch your
Yeah.
performance. When's your next drop? It's this, that, and the third. But it's like I'm at the point where I'm not necessarily on a halt with music, but it's like there's nothing that I really want to do with that I was originally doing,
Yeah.
because everybody's asking for $400, $600. Like I wanted to do simple concept videos for something.
Yeah.
And I got in touch with this person, and he was like, all right, I'm going to go over all the information you gave me, and then I'm going to write up, what I'm saying, a receipt so you could see approximately how much it would be, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, cool. We haven't even talked too much about the video itself in general. We just
Yeah.
kind of like,
Price.
yeah,
Money first.
I kind of tell him what I want, but not too much, because we haven't really gotten too deep into it, because I do want to know, how much it's
Yeah.
going to cost. So he sends me over the whole setup the next day, and I look at it. He said even that we could break it down into 4 different payments based on where we are with the video. And I'm like, all right, all of that sounds cool. We get to me opening up the email and looking at it. He wanted $1,800
Jesus Christ.
for one video.
Fuck. What is it, Cole Bennett?
Bro, like $1,800 for one
Lyrical
video.
Lemonade?
And we haven't even talked about the actual details of the video
Honest?
yet.
Shit.
Like I don't. So I was like, yeah, like
Only
gotta-
person in Arizona could charge that is Daniel Jordan.
You can 18
he's king.
1800
$1,800. I can get me
or
a couple
18
cameras for that.
1800.
Yeah,
that's
I
not-
think Daniel
that's not a
Jordan's
lot,
like
man.
5 or 6K.
Right.
And he's the king
But
right now.
1800 is not a whole lot.
And
but you can get videos for 250.
Right. And
to
that's what I'm saying.
500,
Especially since like
1,000.
I wasn't even coming at you with like anything crazy. You're like,
But you should ask people their budget though.
right. Especially if you're like your prices are 1,800 and up. You
That's
definitely
fucking
should ask somebody
insane,
their
man.
budget.
What's your budget? What are you trying to stay under?
It's too
Right,
much.
like-
stay in.
I'm thinking, okay, he's saying payment plans. I'm thinking, all right, maybe it'd be like $700-800, and then I could pay, a couple hundred every,
Right.
so and so.
Yeah.
Well, that was
We-
good, man. You
Yeah,
wanna
that's
pay
what I'm saying. We
700,
could do
that's
that
decent.
because we working on it,
Yeah.
over time. But I seen the 1,800. It's like, bro, I can't even like. It wouldn't even if I wanted to do that, it wouldn't even make sense for me to spend my money in that way.
No, not
well,
that much money.
the thing
when
is,
you
like I
don't.
said, with Overcast, it's like they could do at least 5 to 3K, but that's the Cole Bennett, Arizona. Overcast is the Cole Bennett of
Mhm.
Arizona. So their videos get views, and they've opened the door for artists like 93 Feet of Smoke,
Yeah,
and they're getting millions of views. They're touring all over the world, UK, Asia,
Man, I don't
and
know,
that's
man.
because of them.
So, I don't know. I can't say, man. I know that it's expensive, dude, and it can be very
Mhm.
expensive for these videos.
it definitely is.
Go with Overcast.
I mean, I'm just saying that usually these videos be a lot. dog.
Yeah, they definitely be up
I
there.
mean, you
Fucking
got to think
insane.
about it. Yeah, man, it's a whole lot. And if you want the visuals they be getting in some of these videos now that it's almost movie quality, dog,
Mhm.
you're about to spend. You can
Yeah.
spend up to 50,000 to 100,000 or more on
And-
some of these
Insane.
videos.
And I
One
100%
video.
understand that, and I get that. But if I come to you with a video idea that's not even that, like I'm
Right,
literally
right.
bringing you all the people that's gonna
How
be in
many
the video.
locations that you want?
We didn't even get to talk about that. And
Yeah.
that was what got me, because like I didn't even say I wanted multiple locations or anything. I told him I had my own dancers as well. So it's just like, how did we get to 1,800 already and we haven't even really
Right.
talked about
That's
Jeez.
shit?
bullshit. You got to know
Dollar
how many
sign.
locations, how
Yeah,
many
like,
cameras you're gonna need.
yeah,
how
we
many
didn't get to none of
cameramen.
that.
That's bullshit.
Because then the guy could jump it up to 20 or 30K.
Exactly. So I'm
Exactly.
like, no, bro. Like I'm not even finna keep
Fuck
having this
that.
conversation.
One
with you.
camera, one location, one. That. Come on, man. It's
Right, like-
$400 or $500.
Literally. Like I'm not even looking for nothing crazy. Like we gonna set it up ourselves and do the whole video ourselves. You just gotta record it. Put it
A lot
together
of
for
these
us.
people that did these they did
Well, look
this
at Lil
shit with their
Xan.
cell phones, man.
He
Mhm.
made a fucking music. It got millions of views. He was dancing in his bathroom.
Right? That's what I'm saying. People do it with cell phones and do
Yeah.
fine.
Shit.
Mhm.
Shit.
Even Cole Bennett shoots music videos on his cell phone. And
Yep.
look at millions of views.
And that's why we're
He's
going.
the king. He's the fucking king of videographers.
And that's why we're at this point where it's just like, yeah, we're just gonna get our own camera because like I'm not about to be putting all of this money in your pocket when I still got to pay this, that, and the third. Because I'm still an independent artist. I still have to pay the DSPs when it's time to drop. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Pay for my DSP in general.
Yeah.
To be able to drop, like all of that stuff like adds up over time.
Hey,
And
you
it's-
at 40? I'm gonna take a quick break.
Would you rather be E.T., a gremlin, a troll, SpongeBob, Scooby-Doo, Felix the cat, or Popeye the Sailor Man, or Cough Drop?
Probably Popeye.
Yeah,
He was knocking out. Why not?
true.
Like
Yeah,
I'm gonna pop my little vegetables, and if anybody got a problem,
yeah.
what's up?
Well, hell yeah. So our next segment's gonna be snack time. You
We'll be
know?
right back.
Yeah.
Habari Entertainment Films present There's Only One Name for News with Damon and Iesha. Habari Live Podcast. Habari Entertainment. A race against time. On a quest for glory. Habari News Weekly, HabariEntertainment.com. Catch us for more. Visit us, HabariEntertainment.com.
Snack time! Okay, so this right here, I got from the dark web. Either Walmart, the dollar store, Fry's, Walgreens is where I get all my shit. So we got some Blue Diamond almonds, blueberry nuts. You don't have no nut allergy, right? You good?
No, I don't.
All right. That's good, man. Can't be allergic to nuts, you know what I mean?
Blueberry
Right?
flavored
Like,
nuts.
what?
Yeah, man, it's wild as fuck.
Almond, I like them. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I love Blue Diamond. I eat a lot of that shit.
Oh, Blue Diamond's a legend.
Yeah, man.
Some of the best.
Their shit is good.
Mhm.
But man, do you know how much? I think it was like a gallon of water. It was like 3 gallons of water for each almond through the whole growth of it. Was like it's a lot of fucking water, dude.
That's
Yeah.
to grow almond?
Yeah, man. I
I
think
never
it was
knew
like
that.
Yeah,
3
me
gallons for each almond. It's something. It's really
That's
retarded.
crazy.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. In California, they're having a fight about it because they're using so much fucking water, and they already having water issues.
Right. That's wild.
Yeah.
But have you ever heard of this though, man? Blueberry nuts.
Not at
Nah,
all.
man, not blueberry nuts. Blue balls. I heard of that.
That's probably what it's inspired by. I mean,
For real.
look at these things. They pink as fuck. They're not blue. They look pink or purple.
Like purple, for real.
There you go. I got the nice bowl from my house to
I see
try it
that.
on.
Picture.
Try these nuts in style. When you eat nuts, you got to eat it in style.
That's crazy.
That is fucking disgusting.
hey, not those nuts. Like literally, like these are peanuts. So these are nuts.
That
Peanuts.
is terrible.
Mm.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, that's not
It
it.
reminds me of a Fruity Pebbles cereal
What the fuck?
mixed with Cocoa Pebbles and
Like a bad Pop-Tart.
yeah, and a
Yeah,
bad Pop
like-
Tart.
Horrible.
No, it's terrible. It is terrible.
You gotta
Mhm.
keep these Blue Diamond.
Yeah, don't release them ever again. That's not the one.
Next up, we got Snyder's of Hanover pretzel pieces, hot buffalo wings, big flavor, Mexican, Mexico.
So pretzels and their buffalo wing flavor.
Buffalo
Yeah.
wing.
That sounds terrible too.
Right?
I like buffalo wings though. You know, I mean,
Of course, I like
Yeah.
buffalo wings. I like pretzels too, but I ain't say I wanted them together.
well, these companies, man, they be like,
Hey, yeah, recently with the flavors.
On
they've
some
been
crack or
crazy.
something, you
Yeah,
know?
Man, they going crazy, man.
You ever walked down the cereal aisle recently?
Mm-mm, I have
Yeah.
not.
Cereal's gotten wild nowadays. Like,
I do not eat cereal anymore.
Mm-mm. They got
I
some crazy stuff and
stopped
shit,
in
so-
about my 20s
Uh,
when I was a youngster, like you.
here you go. Let's try this shit.
So these are pretzels.
right?
These are pretzel buffalo wings. I don't know. They kind of just remind me of this is very cheesy. I don't really taste buffalo. I taste overkill with like cheese.
Mhm.
Kind of like
There's cheese on it.
no, it's just buffalo, but
It tastes like yeah, I know
Yeah.
what you mean. It definitely tastes like it is
like
cheese on
kind
it.
of like a watered down hot Cheeto.
Yeah.
I don't know. You think they're good?
That's better than the nuts, dog. Come on
Yeah.
now.
They are better than that.
Yeah, next up, we got the because you know Takis, man, they gotta always up their game. Takis Nitro from the dark web. I think Fry's. No, Walgreens. Yeah,
Mm.
Fry's. Yeah, Fry's. So these are Nitros, and these things look spicy as fuck.
What flavor is it? Nitro.
Nitro. That's a flavor. Here you go.
Wow. That doesn't sound good at all.
Not at all.
Takis be in there
Takis look
fucked up,
black.
man.
Yeah.
Super dark.
Damn, they like the dark Batman
Yeah.
red or some shit.
Yeah, that's just dark, man.
Well, it's more like I would say like compared to like lime or lemon.
Yeah.
Oh God.
What do you think?
It's not as hot as I was expecting it to be for them to be so dark.
Yeah, man. I'm just not big on the.
It's more like lime flavored,
Yeah,
kind of like the hot
exactly.
Cheeto lime.
Mhm.
good on the Mexican flavors, dog.
Next up, we got some
I can't
Fruit-
do it with they
Fruit
snacks, man.
Loops jelly beans, and I got these straight from the dollar store dark web section.
Fruit Loop jelly beans.
Jelly bean Fruit Loops. Okay.
Wow.
See,
From the
that's
dark web of
interesting.
dollar store.
That's different.
It is different. I mean, cereal with candy. You can't ever
Right.
go
That
wrong.
that could potentially be a hit, depending on if you like jelly beans or Fruit Loops.
Motherfucking Paradise Valley Burger.
There you go.
They have a Lucky Charm shake.
Yeah.
You ever had it?
I never had it. I had the one from McDonald's, the Shamrock Shake.
Oh no, this is Lucky Charms. It's so fucking sweet though, man.
Yeah, here you go.
You might like it though.
Oh yeah, you taste all the Fruit Loop in this.
Let's see.
It don't even taste like a jelly bean. It tastes like a Fruit Loop.
Mm-hmm.
Just squishy.
Wow. It does.
It's
Holy
crazy.
shit.
It don't taste like a jelly bean at all.
That's
That
very
is
true.
a Fruit Loop.
It's like a squishy Fruit Loop.
Where's the milk, dog?
Right? That ass.
They are good though.
That ass. Yeah,
They are good.
For real.
They for real taste like Fruit Loops, man.
Okay. They did their thing with them.
Next up, we got Tuffle Crunch Flavored Cream Oreos. You feel me? Flavored cream. Oreos always on that weird vibe, you know what I
What's up
mean?
with all these companies with these random flavors? Like,
Weed has been legalized, man.
okay, you're right. You're right. We are getting close to that.
Motherfuckers in there fucked up, bro.
Oh, man.
That's the only thing I could think of. Man.
Right, for real.
What flavor you said this was?
Tuffle flavored
Toffee Crunch.
Coffee Crunch. There you go.
Toffee. Okay. You can't read.
Toffee, yeah, toffee. The cream kind of looks like a weird. I don't know.
Ugh, nah,
Looks like a
man.
shit color,
It's-
literally.
Yeah.
The cream looks like shit.
Kind of looks like peanut butter.
That smell is disgusting.
Yeah.
These are
It's not horrible, but I don't want it. I don't want more than what I bit. I feel like
Yeah.
that's overwhelming.
this
Quick.
kind of reminds me of coffee mixed with like s'mores mixed with
That's what I'm saying. It's not bad. It tastes good. It's just overwhelming quick.
Yeah, it is. That the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
Way too much.
Mm-hmm.
The cream is
taste.
Yeah, it's a
way
little
too
bit.
much.
Yeah, too much. The
It's
cream.
not the normal taste. It's not a normal taste at all.
Two out of 5 ain't bad.
I give it 1.5. So we got the Pepsi Cola Black Cherry Cola.
Black cherry cola.
Right.
There you go.
Thank you.
It just tastes like cherry cola. Is it Coke or Pepsi?
It's Pepsi Cola, so I guess it's Coke and Pepsi.
So it
Joint
just tastes
shit?
like
It definitely just tastes like cherry.
cherry.
Like I'm missing.
But the color kind of looks like a wine or a cough syrup.
Low key, it do look like wine. Yeah, maybe cough syrup a little better though.
I give it a 5. I think it's
No,
pretty
not
decent.
bad, man. Yeah.
It's got a little kick to it.
Or soda.
Yeah, it's definitely not bad.
And then I got
How can you fuck up an Oreo though, man?
Right, bro.
I got a Rockstar Endurance Super Sour Green Apple.
Rockstar. I don't fuck with that though. Like I'm good. Do not drink energy drinks.
Yeah, that.
I'm good, man.
I sip a little bit. I'm just curious to see what it tastes like for real. He talking about super sour.
All right.
Yeah, that Pepsi was good, man.
That has the aftertaste of like a watered down Warhead.
Watered down water. Oh, you talking
Yeah,
about
like
the
it's
drink.
not like as harsh as the actual Warhead, but it definitely tastes like
You said Rockstar?
yeah,
They have a lot of flavors, man.
Yeah.
yeah, uh huh.
Also, I get the vibe of like like Alka-Seltzer or something like that,
Yeah.
Well, that's not good.
mixed with like apple.
It's not.
Apple, Alka. Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, it's not the business.
Yeah, I'm happy I ain't drink that.
Alka-Seltzer with a little bit of apple warhead in there. You know what I'm saying?
That's terrible.
So for the Rockstar Endurance Super Sour Green Apple, I give it a 4.
It may be like a 2 for me.
And then the
Maybe
Pepsi
like a
Cola, Black Cherry Cola, I'm actually gonna give it a 10. That shit good.
Yeah, no,
I'll
that's
give
just
it a
good.
7, 8. Yeah,
That's just good.
That is amazing shit. And then we got the Blue Diamond Almonds, blueberry.
Mm-mm.
0.
Mm-mm.
0. That shit's terrible.
No.
I could go in the trash. Like, who the fuck would eat that?
Yeah, that's disgusting. If you're eating that, please seek help.
And then
Please
there's
seek
there's the hot buffalo wings pieces, pretzels.
I don't think they're bad, and I really don't like pretzels. So
it's not that bad, but
it's not bad.
I
But I
don't
wouldn't
really- I don't
continuously eat it.
I don't really taste the buffalo wings. I mean, it tastes
Yeah.
more like nacho.
Yeah.
And then we have the toffee crunch flavored cream Oreos. I'm not vibing with it really.
That's nasty.
See, I took like a bite out of like maybe like 33% of it for y'all who are watching this video.
Yeah.
And even that, like the little bit of cream that was in between that little small bite was still overwhelming. So yeah, I'm gonna have to
It's
go with
way
that.
too overpowering.
That's too much.
It's just I don't think
just
it's
the
good.
Too much toffee flavor.
Yeah, way too much for real. Like it's just not.
They probably could have made half of the cream chocolate.
True.
Right, and it's still been
and
fine.
It probably would have been a little less overwhelming.
And then there's the Fruit Loops jelly beans, and I honestly I
Them
give it a
hit.
10. It
Yeah,
does
them
taste
hit.
like cereal.
I signed up for them.
I feel like I could put this in strawberry or chocolate or mixed milk, like because they have the strawberry and the vanilla milk. I don't know if you ever tried that. Like it has mixed.
Ew.
That shit pretty good. Like when they mix them together.
No,
I ain't never had
gross.
that. I ain't never
Th-
seen
that
that.
shit's
Didn't know
good.
it existed.
That shit's good.
Disgusting, dog. You
Half
gonna
and
drink
half?
strawberry milk and cereal?
I do drink strawberry milk, but I also drink like all three of them mixed. Like it has the strawberry, the chocolate, and vanilla. All one milk.
Thought
That
you was
shit's
drinking
good.
half and half.
That's
You
why
drinking
you can't make a
33%.
decision on your hair color.
And the Takis Nitro, I give it a 10 because it's beautiful, but it's not spicy. But it kind of reminds me of like hot Cheeto lime.
Yeah.
But
It's not
it's good.
bad
It's
as a
very
chip.
eatable.
Yeah, it's not bad as a chip. I was just expecting it to be a little hotter, so I'm
I
gonna give
just
it like
don't
an
like
8.5.
Takis,
You feel me? Yeah.
I give it a 10. I think it's fucking amazing.
You love Takis. I just
Takis
do not
are
like
beautiful.
motherfuckers.
That's my dream chain. The hot Cheeto chest of the cheetah, and then around his neck he has the Dr. Pepper chain. In one hand he has a bag of hot Cheetos. The other hand he has a Taki bag. That's the chain right there. You can't have Takis if you can't have hot
Walking
Cheetos.
ad promotion.
Hell yeah,
Right.
That's a beautiful. Oh, iced out.
About to get him signed
in
up with
colored
Takis
diamonds.
right now.
Right.
and,
Hey,
and
Taki, get him the
Chester.
sponsorship.
and Frito Lay's for
Right.
Cheetos.
Hey, Chester, you can holler at me too. You know what I'm saying? Hot
Oh, he's
Flamings,
smooth.
all of them.
His cartoon show's smooth, but they
Yeah.
need to make a damn movie with Chester Cheetah.
Anime or something, you know?
or even
Little
Taki
cartoon.
movie. Even Taki movie.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Shit, man. So our next segment we're gonna be going on to. We're gonna do movie quiz. You feel me?
All right, let's go.
Movie quiz.
Let's see what we got, man. This dude is random as hell, so
Yeah. Would you rather be a cough drop exorcist or a con artist?
Con artist.
Why?
Not trying to get swallowed in that way, anyway. Exorcist. I'll pass on that. I'll pass on all the, extraterrestrial and all that. Yeah, y'all got that. Y'all can keep that. Con artist. I just feel like that'd be fun.
They
Like,
get the bitches, man.
yeah, bro. Like, have you seen I can't even remember the name of that movie, but if you see any of the movies with con artists, it's like the movie will start and then they'll be like doing card tricks and stuff, and then all of
Yeah.
a sudden they walk away, and 5 minutes later they got everybody's wallet.
Oh,
that was just standing there.
Was it See Me Now? One,
Yeah,
two, three?
yeah. Now you
Yeah,
you see me. Yeah.
yeah.
It's like,
Right.
bro, like those movies are dope. I would love to be able to do that.
Hell yeah.
That would be
I'm
so
ready
much
for
fun.
the first question.
All right.
So, what was Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter based on?
Abraham Lincoln and Win Spoof's murder?
Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, the movie. What was it based on? Was it a video game, a play, a novel, or a TV series?
I'm gonna guess a play.
A novel. Novel.
Incorrect. Oh, and yeah, it was a novel.
Yeah, novel.
It was a
Tough.
book. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was like,
I
at
thought
that
it was
time,
a video game.
At that time, it's either gonna be a play or a novel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go with play because I feel like that was more of that time period.
Yeah.
I don't even. Okay. What is the main enemy of the Empire Resistance in the Return of the Jedi?
The Sith?
Nope, it's a group.
I'm gonna say.
And we're talking about the Star Wars: The Force Awakens. That's the movie we're talking about.
Fuck. What is it?
Not a big Star Wars dude.
Not for real. No.
Rogue? Is it Rogue?
Nah, it's the First Order.
Fuck.
See,
I missed it.
I don't got a problem with Star Wars or anything. Like Star Wars is cool. I just feel like that's something that missed me growing up.
Darth Maul's my favorite character. Ray Park, nice dude, man.
Yeah, I just didn't see it. That's all that happened more than anything. And then they started dropping more and more movies as we grew up. And it was just like, I'm just behind.
New trilogy.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm just behind at this point. I just haven't got into it or anything.
I don't know this one. Jack Black starred in what dark, oddly enduring, true-to-life story about a mortician who befriends and then kills an older lady played by Shirley MacLaine?
House with Clock in the Walls?
What?
There's a movie that he did. Jack Black did.
No, this one is called Burning.
Fuck.
I
never heard of it.
Me either.
New to me.
All right, last one. Which movie directed by Christopher Nolan takes place in Gotham City and features a superhero who must rise? It's pretty easy.
Dark Knight Rises.
There you go. You can't get that one. All right, we'll do one more since I 2011 film. A man takes a drug that allows him to access to 100% of his brain things.
Limitless.
Yep.
That was I thought that was good.
Yeah, that movie was good. Did you see the series? They had a series too.
I haven't seen the series.
The series was on Netflix.
Yeah, the series is pretty good.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
I was going to do one more if I found anything that was any good, but I'm not. All right, you can go on. What's the next one?
News.
Entertainment news.
News of the day.
What we got today? What's up? Something happened already today. I'm just trying to think what it was.
I do know one thing.
What's that?
I know two things. I know there's a metaverse. Facebook has like a physical store now.
Really?
And then they have people are marrying their cars. They're marrying virtual women. They're marrying the action figures, sex dolls. They're marrying their cell phones, their laptops, their cameras. They're marrying their bag of chips.
In the metaverse?
In real life. And then also metaverse and Facebook with the physical store. That's another thing.
Yeah.
That sounds insane.
Bro, who's marrying a bag of chips? I just want to know.
Someone who
and what chips
can't
are
get
they?
no bitches, man.
Nah, facts.
I guess she's all that in a bag. So bad. Anyway, Matt Reeves' Batman is getting a sequel.
Oh, hell yeah.
So they will be coming to a part 2. I did watch it this weekend, man. Man.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. That's why I ain't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Everybody's been giving me that.
Well, you don't like the new one?
I haven't seen it yet because everybody who's
you didn't like it.
Everybody that I've
that was
asked
the best
about
Batman
the movie.
Yet.
Are you kidding me?
That was the best Batman yet.
Everybody else that I've asked about the movie has been giving me that same response.
Right.
Riddler was good. Riddler was cool.
He was a Zodiac killer. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It was
so like I'm gonna watch it at some point, and then I feel like I'll make my decision. But like I feel like everybody that I have interacted to about that movie, they've been giving me that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it's alright. It's cool.
Yeah, and I think it's a decent movie. They have to do a part 2.
Yeah, because that movie is underwhelming.
I'm just saying if they go to another fucking Batman, people are gonna lose it, man.
Yeah.
It's been 87 Batmans.
No,
That's true.
Dog, I'm so sick of it. Keep a fucking Batman. I don't give a fuck. Just stay with one.
Literally, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just trying to watch, Batman.
They
from
need to do what
beginning to end.
Spider-Man does. They
Like-
have all the fucking Spider-Mans one film.
Yeah, yeah.
Do
Just
it like
bring it
that.
all together at
That'd
some
be too
point.
many
'cause, like,
people. It's like 90
no, dead
motherfuckers.
ass. Dead ass. It'd be like 15 some Batmans. Like, bro,
Man, dog, they've done too much.
that's
man.
wild.
But I do like it that they're
Yeah.
gonna at least keep that going. They have been, they have this new Voyager company that they just launched, Warner Brothers,
Mhm.
and they're trying to clean up everything, man. They firing a lot of people and they're doing a lot, but they're supposed to build a world that's has more continuity like Marvel for DC.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying
That's
to do.
good.
DC Universe.
I
Yeah.
prefer DC, a lot of DC heroes.
Harley
and
Quinn
characters
is
in
amazing.
general,
Harley
you know what I'm
Quinn?
saying? So yeah, like okay, for me, when it comes to Marvel versus DC,
Mhm.
Yeah.
like I feel like Marvel just has more like mainstream names more than anything.
Yeah.
And the actual characters themselves within DC, like especially like on the top heavy side, like I feel
Yeah.
like I prefer more of the DC characters. Like I prefer Mia Flash, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I prefer
Yeah.
those, off-brand characters that
Right.
don't get
Yeah.
talked about versus Marvel, like outside of the Avengers. Who else y'all
Mhm.
got?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I would guess Spider-Man would be their main character.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then
And then-
after you go to, and y'all bringing Spider-Man into the Avengers. So it's
Yeah.
like, who do
It's,
y'all have outside of y'all
Now
top?
they
Well,
They gotta
I've
bring the
heard they're gonna
mutants
bring
back
back
now.
Iron Man and
Yeah.
Captain America.
no, man, that'll be years from now.
They got
Now
to,
it's
though.
about bringing the mutants back because they lost them for so long, and
Yeah.
they put them in the back shelf because they didn't have the rights to them.
Mhm.
Fantastic
now
Four.
they're gonna
Yeah.
bring the rights and them.
I miss those movies.
Yeah,
Fantastic Four.
they fucked them up the first time so bad.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I want to talk about. Did you hear about Sony is going to do another Spider-Man spinoff?
Oh
fuck?
yeah, I just seen that.
Yeah, with
Bad Bunny's about to be
Bad
starring as
Bunny.
a Bad Bunny.
The rapper.
Yes, he's about to
Yeah.
be starring as a
It's like
comic book
L-
hero. Yeah, L
he's bad.
something.
He's a villain, so
Yeah.
it will be
Fuck.
Yes.
Who's the Spider-Man in that film?
I don't know
I
if he's
think
going to
it's-
be in it. It's going to be
I
like a
think it's
Morbius
about
type
that.
film.
Yeah, I think it's about him, like Bad Bunny's
Oh,
character.
kind of like
itself.
Morbius with Jared
Yeah,
Leto.
yeah,
Right,
yeah.
it's gonna
But
be
it's
in
with
that-
Bad Bunny.
Right,
Yeah.
with Bad Bunny starring as this El Diablo
Yeah,
wrestler. I
El,
think
whatever his
something,
name is,
something like
yeah.
that. Yeah,
I
so-
mean,
seen that shit
is it
too.
gonna be good though? I mean, can rappers and
No.
rockers,
Okay, look.
can they
This
do
is
acting?
gonna
this is what I'm gonna
suck,
say.
bro.
No, this is what I'm gonna
It's
say.
gonna
No
suck
cap.
ass.
If you were saying that about a lot of different artists, I probably would tell you no. The reason why I think that Bad Bunny has the potential to have a good movie, he just did WrestleMania like last year.
Yeah.
That's acting in itself right there.
It's
True.
not. It's not the fact that he can't act or anything. It's the fact that Sony is just throwing everything because they want to keep these rights, and they just
Yeah.
keep doing
Right,
anything.
right. Yeah, I feel
Like,
that.
bro, man, just sell the
Like
fucking rights
Uncharted?
of Spider-Man.
I feel that.
please.
Yeah.
I mean, what they did with Morbius was horrible. Venom is it's okay. It's
Yeah,
not
I
a
haven't
good
heard
movie.
anybody say anything about
Right,
Morbius
like,
at all.
Everything
It's
they're
no good?
throwing out, it's terrible. Morbius was terrible.
Yeah.
They was turning Morbius into a meme on Twitter.
It just
Damn.
it got destroyed.
like
Damn.
And they keep doing it. And because they did make globally, they did. We were talking about it at work earlier today, and globally
Yeah.
they did make money. They only spent $75 million to make the movie, and they
Shit.
already made $165 million gross.
yeah, just from
Yeah.
people wanting to see it for
Yeah.
real.
But
So-
it wasn't no good.
It sucked.
Yeah.
It had bad Rotten Tomatoes. Everybody said it's horrible.
Yeah.
Damn.
Another
they-
movie that I didn't make it to in time to make my own decision. Everybody was just like, "Yeah, it's horrible." So don't even waste your time. Like,
Don't waste your
I
time.
got you. I'm not
It's
gonna waste
like,
my
man.
time.
But hasn't Jared? But Jared Leto tried the Joker. You know.
I didn't like that either. Him as the Joker.
Yeah.
But what villain is he gonna do next?
He needs to sit his ass down.
Maybe he just need his own movies outside of the universe.
Yeah,
you
he's
know?
doing some movie
He's
that's
good to Tron
different,
3.
yeah.
He's
Do
good to
something
Tron
different.
3.
Yeah,
He could do Tron 3.
Mhm.
They said he's one of those method actors too. So
Yeah.
He really be acting like vampire all.
all the time.
Yeah.
He's fucking weird. I'm good.
But another news article recently that I found out in Sweden, I don't know if you know this, but they got a euthanasia machine. So you go in it and you die after that. Simple. Painless death. Euthanasia, you pay the money, whatever it is, and you're dead.
Yeah.
How you feel about that?
You
Euthanasia.
pay to die in Sweden?
Yeah, it's a
I mean, I
euthanasia
feel like
machine.
if you're at that point in your life, because like,
Do what you got to do.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's a lot better than doing it the way that, some other people doing it. Let me get the police suicide death. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Let me go do a whole bunch of stuff that I'm not supposed to be doing just to this my last day on earth.
Yeah,
I
like
don't care.
overdose,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Let me go pop a whole bunch of pills
Yeah.
and just let it be that. I feel like that's a lot better than doing that because like the way that
Yeah.
everybody else is doing it is super dangerous.
Yeah.
Like when it
Jumping
comes
off a
to
bridge.
like when it comes to committing suicide,
Yeah.
who's to say that person don't jump off a building, end up in the street, land on somebody's car, and then cause a pileup? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
They kill more people.
yeah, exactly.
Massacred.
Like, exactly. Like you trying to die already, so why are you putting other people in that position to go down with you?
True.
Like, I'm not saying I agree and I would do it myself, but like if that's your choice, more power to you. If that's how you're gonna do it, go ahead. You're not harming nobody by doing it.
There's no choice. There's no other choice. Like if you're like too sick, you can't even move.
Yeah, like you're
What's the
not
point
harming
living
anybody
anymore?
by doing it that way. So I don't see the problem with it.
Hey, it's better than taking a gun. And
Exactly.
True.
Exactly.
But I said Voyager is Discovery is the company. And
Yeah.
I want to tell another story real fast. TNT and TBS, a lot of their scripted programming will be going away because they was axed by Warner Brothers and Discovery
Terrible.
because
Ooh.
they're trying to save money. And this company, they coming in, shaking up a lot of stuff, man. Just like I said, they closed down. The CW might be going away. All those shows.
Terrible.
everything
That's
might be
so,
going
bro.
away.
They've been trying to cancel that for years,
Yeah,
though, which
they-
is tough.
I think they're trying to sell the CW, period.
Yeah,
They don't even want to deal with that shit no more at all.
But they got a lot of good shows.
And that's what I was saying,
They're
bro,
gonna
because it was to the
cancel
point
them
where
all.
like they were starting to cancel them one by
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
So
And it was
Flash,
like-
they talking about just ending Flash and just doing like a couple shows and just ending it.
That's so tough. They did the same thing
Terrible.
basically with Arrow, and I was
Yeah.
so mad. Like
Yeah.
I get on, I'm like, all right, next season of Arrow, like I'm gonna watch it. Cool. It's 8 episodes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is this? And it wasn't even like 8 Arrow episodes. It was like 8 like multiverse episodes more
Yeah.
than anything. And it's just like, why? Why are we
Yeah.
doing this?
I
Why are
don't
we
know,
deleting
man.
this show?
They that's not what I said. If you're gonna build it, build it.
True.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do it right. But the thing is, they just don't know what they're doing, man. They're all
True.
over the place.
I agree with that.
You got
I
a
agree with
movie
that.
Flash. You got a TV. The dude from the
Yeah.
show should have been in the movie.
And that's what I said. There was no reason to go
There's
get
no reason,
another Flash
right?
when
It's like, he's not good enough. Why the
yeah,
fuck
he's
you
actually
put him in that
great as
role?
Flash too. That's the other thing. Like I love him as Flash in the
Yeah.
actual show. So it's like, yeah, go make him Flash, and I
Right,
would
you
definitely go
should've.
see your movie.
You
Yeah.
remember
Today.
the other dude? He can't stop beating up people.
Right,
Sucks.
Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
He's just globetrotting, beating up people.
Right,
and shit.
for real.
He should
Like,
just be a
bro,
boxer.
that's
wrestler.
honestly something.
He's tripping, man, and he still haven't been fired, which is
Terrible.
The craziest part
which
about
is
it.
wild.
But what about the metaverse and the Facebook having a physical store now? They're kind of like going against what they're all trying to do, the VR reality. Now they're having a Facebook store.
What's the difference? I thought they always had a store.
No, they're gonna have a physical Facebook store now.
Oh, physical.
Oh, like an
brick and-
actual like
brick and
store
mortar
for Facebook.
Yeah.
Like
What's the
Walmart,
point?
like I'm gonna pull up to Facebook type
Yeah.
of wow.
Well, what's the point? Because they were saying, oh, we're gonna focus on metaverse and the VR
Well,
virtual reality
if
world.
they have
What's
products,
gonna
they
be
have
in the Facebook store?
products they're trying to sell.
I don't know. Maybe digital items. Maybe.
Is that
Yeah.
gonna be like a because at one point I worked at this place called Slide By and it was like an auction house type of a place.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be something like that? Because I feel like that's all people are using Facebook for, like
They're
to
trying
sell
they're
and buy.
trying to sell their physical because they have those things where you can have the camera things where you can set them down and everybody can group face trap
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
and
yeah, yeah.
everybody can have different little camera things. They're trying to sell all that little products
Type
Yeah.
shit.
because
Okay.
they got VR too. So where they gonna
Mhm.
they want to have places to sell
To
this
sell that stuff. That makes
because,
sense.
Yeah, they own the VR. What is it, the VR that they own? Oculus.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Oculus,
yeah.
Yeah, they own Oculus. So they like we got to sell these.
Mhm.
And
True.
this probably be easier and make more money if we sell
We
it
just
out
have
of
a
our own
store.
store
Right.
instead of giving it to somebody,
Somebody
else.
else, yeah.
Letting
Mhm.
them make a little bit out of it.
I
That
feel
makes
that.
sense. You know, recently also Elon Musk he bought Twitter. How you feel
Yeah,
about that?
I definitely just seen that.
Is that
as of
good?
this
Is that
morning.
bad?
We don't know. I don't
okay,
know
this
yet.
this my thing. This my whole spiel
Yeah.
on Elon Musk. I told people a few years ago that Elon Musk is low key looking to take over the world. Whether you like it or not, he's looking to take over the world, and he's not very far from doing that. He's got his hands in pretty much everything.
Yeah.
He just bought one of the most lucrative companies that pretty much set the standard for pretty much everything.
Social
There's
media.
so
yeah.
much advertisement and promotion on
Yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
He paid a lot of money.
And he
for it,
just
though, bro.
he just paid $44 billion for Twitter.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you he triples that by the end of the year just because there's so much going on
Hopefully.
Twitter. Like
True.
promotionally.
if it doesn't flop.
Yeah, of course.
But you
If
can
it
always
doesn't
buy
flop.
Instagram though.
Yeah, you know, yes, you can always buy Instagram, but like,
he would have to buy that from Facebook.
yes, that's the other thing. I feel like
Yeah.
Twitter in general was it was a great great buy for him because
Dude.
now he could push his own agenda on whatever he wants, and that's realistically like Twitter at first was like a chronological app.
Yeah.
And that's when it was like, all right, you follow your people,
Yeah.
and that's what you got. It's your timeline, some of your retweets, and that's it.
Yeah.
Now it's like they have ways that you view your timeline. So it's like latest tweets and most popular tweets and stuff like that.
Ones in the past.
Yeah, it's to the point where like the timeline is not even chronological. Even if you try to put it on latest tweets, it's still going to show you tweets from advertisement or tweets from hours ago and stuff like that. Tweets that people like. So it's like
the only thing that people are really worried about is just that they talking about letting Trump back on and letting a lot of these racist motherfuckers back on, and then letting them say whatever racist shit that they want to say, and that's gonna turn this app into a crazy place. If that's what he's really finna let happen, because he keeps talking about freedom of speech and letting people just say whatever, it's gonna be crazy.
That'd be scary.
It is. It definitely will be. I wouldn't be surprised at all.
More school shootings.
It's gonna be
again.
I mean, what he's talking about doing, I'm hoping he doesn't do this.
Right.
But I mean, Trump caused a riot using fucking Twitter.
Damn.
And that's what I was saying. Like that, you literally can spread any agenda that you want.
That's what I'm
when
saying,
you have the power of Twitter.
It could be a dangerous.
It's a dangerous thing, and that's what I'm saying. Like whether you like it or not, he's trying to take over the world. I don't know if I necessarily like it because I don't know what's going to happen.
That's what my thing is. I don't know what he's going to do.
Yeah, I don't know what he has in his head.
It's private. He's going to take it private, so people ain't going to have.
And that's the other thing.
It's going to be crazy, man.
We don't even know what he has in his arsenal in his private places.
No,
true
at all.
We don't know what
he has so much money. We don't have. We have absolutely no idea what all he has in his arsenal.
Well, he's like the richest man in the world by now, right?
Yes, at this point. So it's like
him and dude from Amazon battling, but
Gates. So
Gates
it's like
up there too.
So it's like I don't necessarily know. Like
I just don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Let's see what he does, man. If he released the hounds like the Republicans online are celebrating, they're all happy because they think they're finna come back with all their hatred and
neo-Nazis.
They've been kicked off because they was being Nazis and KKK members, and now they're like, "Yay, we on our way back, so we can start, tweeting all." You got to remember how I know it's a few years ago, but when Trump got elected, y'all got to remember how crazy the internet was, and Twitter and Facebook had to rein some of that shit in, man, because
it was getting crazy.
Got insane. It was just everything was fake. Robots was pushing everything. Everything, disinformation was coming from everywhere,
and that's the biggest thing.
If he's gonna roll all that back and let that shit happen again like it did then, it's gonna be crazy,
and
like it was.
Like,
and it gets to those points where we got motherfuckers rolling through the streets. Jews would not replace us, and all this crazy shit. So it's
riots.
Well, I hope he just keeps it the way it is, man.
Right.
But if he doesn't, we'll see what happens, man.
I hope he just bought it for the potential of it being a good company,
right?
More than to try to turn it around and do something different. Because there's nothing necessarily wrong with Twitter at this point, and it really is a good space for you to be able to, get your tweets off, promote what you need to promote, and this, that, and the third, what I'm saying? Be locked in and connected with everything you need to see. A lot of people use their Twitter for, news and information. Like you can get your sports scores and stuff on there. It's a good place for a lot of people.
Maybe he could add in like music or like a music video play, like YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm
hoping he does it.
Right.
Is that he just makes it more innovative instead of just trying to just focusing on bringing all this hate back. When innovation, this should be the mission.
Exactly.
And trying to make it doper and bring more
That's what I would
into
do.
the app.
Yeah, because it's not like they haven't been trying for the past few years to
Twitter
make
games.
Twitter better. They tried the spaces and the stories and all of the stuff that they're trying, the fleets.
Twitter movies.
To innovate the app. So I don't have a problem with him picking up the app. I just need him to put all of that innovation that he's put into his technology into Twitter.
Yeah, let's make it better.
Twitter
and make it a better place. Because if we can actually make Twitter somewhere where everybody can just connect and, enjoy their spaces, their respective spaces, then I don't see the problem.
Twitter yachts, Twitter cruises.
I really don't see the problem.
What's the little pat?
Yes. So we can move on to the freestyle. Freestyle. You feel me?
Alrighty.
All right. So when you said freestyle,
it's a freestyle is unreleased song.
Both.
Yeah, okay,
That's what I was
cool.
about to get to. When
All
you
right.
said freestyle, I was
Yeah.
like, all right, I'm gonna just send them the beat and let it be that. Just get in there and get
Yeah.
loose and have fun. As much as I want to do that,
Yeah.
I feel like, especially recently, a lot of people have been trying to show their support through everything that I've been going through.
Yeah.
And I feel like I haven't necessarily communicated a lot of that the best way that I should. So instead of just getting on here to freestyle, I wanted to actually not necessarily like perform something for y'all, but basically perform something for y'all. On a daily basis to a weekly basis, I pretty much write. And it doesn't necessarily like for musical purposes. Sometimes it's just for myself to, you know what I'm saying, release stress, which is where ventilation, when my songs came from.
Yeah.
It's just, a release of stress. So I just found one that I enjoy personally because it exactly is that, me just trying to, release my stress, collect my thoughts and everything. And I just felt like it would be something good for, the viewing audience to be able to get behind.
Yeah. Now let's do it.
You need music?
Mm-hmm.
Yeet.
I don't know what I'm playing at the same time.
The little Pat beat. The little Pat beat. Shout out to Yeet. YEAT.
Mm-hmm. Hey, shout out to Lil Pat. Yeah. Yeah. Lately, I've been feeling my worst. Highly innovative, underrated in verse. Much anticipation, city waiting for work. Seeing how the industry been dying of thirst. Sing for me, baby, do that. Who would have thought they would get this perspective? A simple legend getting tested came to spill a message. Repeat collections with his presence on the BT pressing. Delete the sections of them people who conceded blessings. Look, to be honest, this shit hard to admit. Really been in my own way, but work too hard for this shit. Be why these verses coming harder, cause I'm starving for this. I paved the way for generations, use my bars to eclipse those on the other side. Bound to make enough to make my mother cry. Bound to rake it up and face enough to keep the jump alive. Bound to make mistakes to add the ones I made that other time. Hope you could forgive me, but the pain been feeling stuck inside. I hope one day I'll mend the wrongs that I made. Don't think the money be enough to keep my mental in place. So pass the dummy, load it up, press record, give me space. It's time to open up emotions just to grow the estate. Views from a deep faith. It's time the mental will achieve cake. Can't hide from issues for the team's sake. It's bigger than me. Adapted to focusing on the dream chase. But really hiding emotions like everything's great. One day you wake up so empty it's hard to eat. And for every night after it's getting harder to sleep. Awoken beast start scribbling to a beat just to clear his mind out, but thoughts will never decease. Desperate to cease, the voices haunting his sleep. He roll a vigorous leaf just to make it to think. Maybe a dream could show the mental defeat. Thoughts racing, mind pacing, destruction creeping beneath. Shocked that we fell out, needed to get the hell out. Started losing myself, so I had to look for a bailout. Hope you can tell now, really wishing you well now. Even though I'm a shell now, I just thought you should know what my purpose. No, I may not be perfect, but I know I deserve it. So I gotta keep working. And fear from the interactions with serpents. And paying them emotions trying to keep me from hurting. And a possible thought through the demons you fought. They say shit make you stronger, but it ripped me apart. Turn my energy dark, like I'm losing my spark. But looking in your eyes, you still see through to my heart. What a beautiful art, what a beautiful choice. Anxiety will fade upon your beautiful voice. And lately I've been distant just to truly avoid the pain that all creative fit is you I destroy. But I can start admitting my wrongs, do what it takes. And lately I've been writing these songs to ventilate. Young Majesty been putting this all into a tape. And running from the fear that fall could devastate. Resolve starting to break, the wall starting to shake. I'm destined for success and my dog's back in the chase. But doubt, my dogs never escape. Can't keep on letting overthoughts keep you. Shout out to Lil Pat, like I said. Yeah. It was just a lot, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to get a lot off my chest in a thin situation. Didn't get through it, but y'all got the point.
that was cool, dog. I really liked it, man. It went
Definitely appreciate you.
for real, G.
Yeah, that was
really cool,
amazing.
man.
And I noticed. So you're Christian?
Oh, yes, I am.
Oh, awesome. Yes, I'm Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
God's amazing.
Yeah. I'm atheist. Hey, we are.
Hey, that's all good.
Yeah.
But that's good that you put that like in your music, man.
Yeah.
No, it's dope, dude.
Your music kind of reminds me of like with that song versus "Close the Blinds." You remind me of like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Jay-Z, D Smoke.
Yeah, I appreciate that a lot. That means a whole ton, for real, because those are a lot of my,
Those are your inspirations?
yeah, those are a lot of my inspirations right there between Cole, Lamar, Wayne. There's a bunch of incredible artists that I've been listening to since I grew up, and
Yeah.
I can definitely, even me listening back to my own music, I can hear them influencing my songs.
Yeah.
No, man, you keep doing your thing, my dude.
Oh yeah, you could go places, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. And
Once you start putting on the shows, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I want
being,
to jump on them too, man.
humble,
I rap
man.
too, man.
keep
Let me
being-
know.
Staying humble,
I
dog.
will, man.
And chill, man.
Got
and,
you.
Do your thing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Don't worry
man.
about these cats. Don't get caught up in all this bullshit these
True,
other
man.
cats doing, man. Stay yourself, man. I like
on
what
your
you're
own
doing,
lane,
bro.
man.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate y'all for sure.
Yeah, man. It's been Exo Dreamcatcher episode 14, April 26th. We were with Backpack Sway. You feel me with Habari Entertainment. You feel me? Exo Dreamcatcher. Episode 14, Backpack Sway.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for being on the show, bro. God bless you, homie.
Thank y'all for having me. Y'all have a good one.
Feel